What is up, peeps? This is For The Win TCG, and let's welcome you back to another YouTube video. And today, it is Wednesday, so that means pack a match. And of course, your boy is going to do it with some Unbroken Bonds. Now, of course, the issue that we do face here when doing this is I don't have the best collection of Unbroken Bonds yet. So there's quite a high chance that the rare I pack, I might not have two of. So if it is the case where I just have to play the one of it, then it might have to be the case, unfortunately, at this current moment in time. But a huge shout out to, he wanted me to address him as a fan from Czech Republic, who actually donated me some codes because he said he collects Pokemon cards and stuff, but he's not into the game. So he actually gave me, I think, like 10 Unbroken Bond codes to open up just to try and keep up with things. So a huge shout out to him, and thank you so much if you're watching for that. I genuinely appreciate it, and it really helps me. So, and it helps out with this video as well, because whatever we get from this, it's just going to make it a bit easier to use new Unbroken Bond stuff, considering we have more of it as a result of that. So yeah, a massive help, so thank you for that. Martial Arts Dojo again, and oh wow, okay, I have this Tangrowth. This is going to be interesting. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. It is Pokemon that has at least 2 energy attached to it. It heals 60 from this Pokemon. Okay, that's going to be a weird one, this. I think the Chloro Whip, I think, is going to be a bit too much to go with. I think we might have to stick with Bind Down. Go for a Shrine type deck where it just chip damage. I think that's where we might have to go with this, just looking at it. So let's just see what we can do anyway. The whole point is just to try and get a deck built pretty much right away after doing that. So let's go for Tangrowth. Let's do that. Oh, I thought I had loads of them, but I only have 2. Okay. In that sense, what could we mix it with? Heal the same damage. No, that's not really that great. The second one's healed during this turn. It does 130 more. I don't think that's that great either. So I think what we do is we might do Tangela, and then we might have to just work around it. This is a bit of a tough one, because usually I can come up with some sort of idea as to what we're looking for. Switch on the opponent's bench. That's a decent first attack. So we'll stick with this one for now. Okay, so looking to trap them in the active. Let's get another Tangela in there. There we go. We're looking to trap them in the active. What could really work with that? Just trying to think of what could work on the bench more than anything. I think Kartana would be a fun thing just to throw in there, right? Let's throw a Kartana in there. I think that would be interesting. Let's think. I'm just trying to think on the spot what exactly we could come up with. A Mew could be a good idea in case we come up against a spread deck. What could really be utilized of this? So the villain can't retreat. This is kind of a tough one now that I think about it. Let's go to some grass Pokemon and see what we got. The reason why it's tough is because, well, now that I think about it, we could do some sort of Venusaur-ish type deal. Right? And I'm not saying Venusaur, I mean Venusaur, where it's a lot easier to kind of get energy going. We could go for some sort of tankiness. Let's try some sort of tankiness. This is going to be a bit of a long one by the looks of it, unfortunately. Or we could mess around with the Grovyle engine to get Pokemon out and stuff. That could be interesting. Shuckle would be good. I mean, if we're going for a stall type play, I guess Shuckle would be a good shout. Not if it's Shrine. Let's get rid of that. Get out of here.
Power off.
Power off. Right, yeah, I'm still thinking. I think we might have to just stick with this for now. It's a bit rough, though, man. That's a bit tough. I'll be completely honest with you. Right. Oh, should we get yeah, okay, let's have a bit of fun. Let's get Buzzwole, Pheromosa in there. We're just gonna do a grass deck. I have nothing off the top of my head right now that would really work and give us a chance of winning. So I think we can mess around a little bit, and in that case we'll go for Shuckle and we'll just do some Aether Paradises rather than Shrine. And let's get the Dene in here. We're gonna mess around a little bit. Okay, let's just wing it. We're gonna absolutely wing it now. This is basically me saying I have nothing. There's absolutely nothing I can come up with to make this deck incredibly functional at all. Considering we're limited to 2 as well is a bit rough. It means it's not really a consistent main attacker, which means we do need to be a bit careful about what we do. So that's why I'm throwing in like Shuckle and Buzz Pheromosa and Kartana and stuff like that, just throwing them in. Because we do need other attackers, because we are going to struggle if we don't have other attackers. With that said, let's get some grass in here. Let's do that. I'm going to just go for a base 8 for now. And then go for a beast energy. That's what I'm thinking. And let's get the staples in. Cynthia, in you go. Let's see what we've got for our like grass support here. We have Lice Forest, evidently. Okay, Netball can be pretty good. And we'll get some Aether Paradise, which is banned. Why? That's been banned for a while now, man. Come on, bring it back. Bring it back. So we can't do Aether Paradise because it's bad. This is just going absolutely great, isn't it? All right, let's find another stadium that we can throw in there. Let's find another one. So that's just another obstacle we do have to cross, I'm afraid. Power plant could be a good shout. No, it can't. It's actually a very bad shout, considering what we're playing. I know it's a good one in... well, I guess it's called Buzzmosa, but... in that case... no, that's not really going to work out in our favor. Devoured Field won't either. Man, it's a real bummer that Aether's been banned right now. Do you know what? Let's go for some Viridians. We might as well just keep the energy flow strong, right? If we have the opportunity to fill in a stadium position, and I think that would be it. Let's Guzma for now as well. Let's get some lilies in here. We're definitely going to be utilizing Lily. I'm really worried about dead drawing a lot, so let's just throw in double Erica, and we'll max out at, what is that, 10? Draw supporters, which is quite high, so that's fine. Ultra Ball. What we'll do is we'll kind of overload the deck. That's kind of what I tend to do, is just throw a ton of stuff in and then chop it down based on how things look. So we need Choice Band. Let's get that in here. Switches. Let's get you in here. See, this is going to be the core of the deck, really, the switches. If we're coming up against, let's say, Shaman. If we use this card and we come up against a Jirachi deck, then we're a bit screwed because Jirachi plays switches a lot. But this is a kind of a decent attack when playing against things like Pikarom and stuff, although they're going to be just destroying us. Although we play dumbbells. We're throwing a dumbbell in there. That could really work in our favor, actually. Because I don't think if we dumbbell, that's 40 extra HP. They're not one-shotting us. They have to get an electro power, so that could help in the Pikarom matchup. Is the Shaman really necessary? I guess so when it comes to Buzzmosa. So I guess that's something we can do for the time being. Right, so let's go back up here. Yeah, I think our energy search is really good with netball and that, so we don't have to worry about playing such a high count. What else could we do? I'm just trying to think to myself, what else could we do here? I'm probably missing a staple now, overthinking it. That's what I tend to do a lot. We could Pokegear. Let's mess around with Pokegear. We're just going to stack up on that as well. We can Judge Whistle for a bit of turbo. I'm not really digging that right now. We've got a lot of search. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. Do we play another Lele or something? I'm kind of contemplating just another Pokemon. Like doubling up on the Lele here. So like full consistency is what I'm going for. And we might have to just wing it. Yeah, I think that's what we're going for here. If I'm going to be completely honest. We'll go to 9 energy and stick with one beast. All right, let's just try it out. So we completely winged that. But I think I've managed to stitch together something of value at the very least. Big issue now though is, believe it or not, I've actually been at a high elo recently. I've been matching up against Reshirars and Pikaroms and Bucephalons, baby Bucephalons. I've been matching up against those decks recently a hell of a lot. So I think I'm in a high elo bracket for once. So it's going to be a bit of an issue playing a high elo bracket with this thing. Nonetheless, here we go. Let's get into a matchup and see how this thing rolls. And I guess that's the challenge with the limitation we have with it being an Unbroken Bonds, and that we don't have much going on with it when it comes to my particular collection. But I think if it's more of a challenge, it can be more interesting. So this is something that we're probably never going to see again, evidently. So let's just see how this one unfolds at the very least. So this is looking like a... Let me adjust the camera quick. Is that better? I think that's better. Yeah, I think this is looking like a Zapdos Jirachi, which is kind of bad because they play switches, they play, what's that thing that's in my noggin that's not working out? Now we could Flipping heads for damage counters your opponent to have 10. Wow, that's interesting. That would have done well with Shrine. This is free retreat, so I'm just going to put it in. Yep, they play what's the escape rope. That's it. They play escape ropes and switch it. Oh, they play everything. So that's like the worst matchup for us. It depends, though. It does depend. I don't see any Volkners, so although I am kind of just throwing it out there. There's switches. We might have to just ditch the whole idea of playing Tango. Yeah, there it is. There we go. We have to ditch the whole Tango thing in general. Just get Bosmosa out now. That's the idea, isn't it? Just get it out. And this is going to save a few turns at least, so long as it doesn't just get knocked off. Yeah, we need Bosmosa out right away because the Tangrowth is not going to work, and the Bosmosa is pretty much the best attacker we've got. Although, tell a lie, Shuckle can really come in clutch this game. Forcing them to attach 3 energy just to be able to attack is something that, yeah, this deck is a single energy attacking deck, forcing them to do something like that. I mean, it's not something they should have too much trouble with because they do have, well, this deck, or this list, should I say, should have Tapu Koko Prism. So, with that said, it's not going to be something they're going to have too much trouble dealing with. But it is extra stuff. So maybe not Bosmosa, and we should stick to Shuckle for now just to get some stuff going, I'd say. But then that's going to be so long. It's just constant, like, it's just triple poison, right? We didn't throw in as a Viper. We could have thrown in as a Viper, but I didn't think we're going to be shuckling a lot. It's more just like, throw it in. But it seems to be quite a valuable thing. So I'm just kind of stuck between 2 minds now. Are we going to do the Bosmosa? Are we going to do the... Maybe we could go down the line of using Bosmosa more in the late game, using its GX attack to take some extra prizes if we do get a pick. I think a Bosmosa can take like 3, what is it? No, it's free. Is it 3 prizes for, or is it 3 more prizes for? You could take like 5 prizes or something from a Pokemon if you do time it right. So I think that could be the way to go. All right, let's get rid of the Pokegear and the Switch for now, I guess. And get our boy Shuckle out. Let's get you out. We're going to start just going in with you for now. It seems to be our best bet here. And I kind of don't want to play the Life Forest in fear that they're going to drop a Thunder Mountain or something. I want them to drop the Thunder Mountain first, or at least... okay, let's just double check the deck quickly. Do we have the Shaman? We don't. So we don't have any other healing properties. So we might have to eventually. Anyway, okay, let's Lily. We at least hold the thing. All right, and let's drop this on the Kartana. I think this does 130. So it's the same attack as Buzzles with 10 extra damage. And I guess we get Life Forest, but that could really help them in obtaining... Life Forest? Viridian Forest, sorry. Help them in obtaining the energy. So let's just stick with the status quo, as they once said in High School Musical. Yeah, I remember that for some reason. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be a bit crazy. Just quick, like just off the side, I've been watching recently, or catching up, should I say, with Mob Psycho, and I just watched that episode. I'm not going to go into too much detail if you're thinking about watching it, because it's Mob Psycho Season 2, and I'm just catching up on it now. And I watched that episode with the marathon, and if you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you do, I'm just, in my head right now, I'm going crazy. I'm going absolutely insane. It's one of the just craziest episodes I've ever seen of that show, and I'm so pumped. So it's like 10 o'clock right now, and the reason why I'm recording so late is because I was just watching the show. Here's a tip. If you watch any show, anime or anything on like Netflix or anything down that line, or if it's just a season that you're stuck into, never start watching it at night. That is a pro tip. Don't start watching stuff like that at night because you'll be up for ages. And that's the mistake I've done. And I'm going to do again, willingly. I'm going to start watching it after this, I think. Oh my god, I'm just too excited for it. And the reason I started watching that was because I was watching One Punch Man Season 2, which I'm a little bit shaky about so far. If you do watch anime, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you're completely in the dark. But I'm pretty sure you've heard of One Punch Man. Season 2 is a little bit... It's good, but it's not One Punch Man Season 1 so far. So I was like, yeah, let's just watch some Mob. And Season 2 is just so crazy right now. And it's so insane. But yeah, anyway, that was just off the side. I just wanted to chat about that because it's just in my head, like, repeating over and over. I'm like, what? It's crazy. Okay, no spoilers. If you've seen it, by the way. Out of respect, please, don't. I'm so excited. Right. Do we Lele, Guzma, switch, smack? Right, do we do that? We could wrap GX. But this deck just plays so much Switch. Okay, I think what we got to do is do a Guzma play at the very least. So let's just stick with it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Why not? Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's go for the Guzma. And I think we're going to attach an energy to the Kartana for now. Let's do that. We don't even need a Guzma switch. I forgot we have Kartana free retreat. So alright, let's go. Let's go. And if they find a way to eventually take out the Shuckle or take out one of the Lele's, then yeah, at that point we can just come in and be like Kartana. Definitely, definitely. I know this is turning out to be the complete like opposite of what a Pack-a-Match is meant to be. We're meant to be using the card we pulled, but it's just the case of not having as much, right? Unfortunately, so we haven't even found like a Tangrowth to get out yet, or even had the option of where it would be viable compared to something else we put in the deck, right? We don't want to be willingly losing, do we? Well, at the very least, we don't want to be willingly losing. Yeah, they're going to come in against it. There's just so much switching around options, and Coco's going to be the one thing that can just walk around. Oh no. Did not think about the Coco. Yeah, 2 or fewer energy. So if they just find an energy, they can just whack. Electro Power, Choice Band, smack, right? That's what they can do. For sure. Which we will respond, don't get me wrong. Oh, there it is. Just get the Choice Band out. Just get the Choice Band out. Go on. Or an energy switch or something. I mean, it's taking so much utility. It's crazy. But this is the challenge of Pack-a-Match, though. It's like we're going to come up against some, thanks to my elo now, some top tier stuff. I'm going to have to try and challenge it to some degree. Yeah, there we go. So they're going to be hitting 160 right now. So they do need a Choice Band or another Electro Power to be able to fully utilize Sky High Claw. Oh, wait. What? Did I miss something? Did I miss? I missed one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. All right, Kartana, you're going to start coming in, and we're going to get Buzzmoser out. If we can. We're going to get Buzzmoser out for sure. I'm going to throw this out for the time being, just in case we Cynthia and don't draw an energy. That was my thought process. We need Buzzmoser, though. Now's the time, buddy. Come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. We got the Beast Energy as well. Okay, here we come. Here we go. Buzzmoser, out you come, bud. Out you come. This one I did pack a little bit of time ago. But does it take Plain Heart's Hammer? I'm going to bank on it not. And Kartana, straight in big cut for... What? Yeah, I just read it. If you have exactly 4th prize... Oh my god. I already know this whole time. Some of you have been sitting there going, Sean, what have you done? What are you doing? Sean, you might as well quit. Don't even... Not even quit PTCGO. Just quit YouTube. Get out of here. Go on to the naughty step. Oh no. Come on. Really? Did I do that to myself? Like... For real, dog? That could have been like an actual game-winning thing, you know, or accidentally open Steam. Because we take 3 more prize cards instead, plus the 2. That would have been 5. That would have been 5 prize cards off the GX if we hit that for 130 or 160, I guess, with the Choice Band. That would have been an absolutely broken play. But no. We can hit into this, though, for GX, for KO, with our GX attack. But we do need... Oh, 7. Yeah, let's give up on that dream. See? I need to read my cards more. Can you at least give me bear me of the burden of this being... Sorry, of this being new stuff, right? Of these being new cards that I've not touched yet. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, at least we got some fun jet punches going along here. Oh, Pikarom, where'd you come from? Stop it. Stop it. Get out of here. Get out of it. Now, imagine taking a thing on that one. Ha! Jick suck on that. It's just like, yep. Game in 1 knockout, I'll tell you that. That's definitely crazy. No wonder it's 7 extra energy onto this thing. This is just... Oh, Beast Ring! How can I forget Beast Ring? Oh my god, I feel horrible. I just feel... Oh my god, see? This is my main process, by the way, of building decks before I release them properly. Is like, oh, I played a deck. Oh my god, how could I forget the most simple, most obvious card ever? That's usually my thought process whenever I build any sort of deck. It's like, all right, Okay, we have to go in with the Mosa here. And hope to get Life Forest or something just to stay alive. But we're going to get Pika-Rommed into oblivion, though. Oh, no. Stop it. Okay, we're going to throw that here just to increase odds of draw. We need something to work with, like, now. Oh, yikes. Okay, there goes the Tangela. Here we go. Oh, this is just horrible. Jet Punch time. I guess we could throw one to you. Yeah. This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. Yeah. Now, I do want to make a Buzzmosa deck. I have something in mind for it, but I do need at least 2 more. I mean, the common number for tag teams is 3 now in the current meta. I think 2 is too little. So, kind of think you've gone and done it, haven't you? Yeah, you have. You're going to come in, Pika on me to death, aren't you? I already see it happening. I'm such a pessimist, aren't I? Yeah. I want to make a Buzzmosa deck. There we go. Spit it out. Come on. Yeah, I want to do that. That sounds like fun. I have so many deck ideas. So much stuff. It happens with every set, obviously, right? I'm pretty sure all of you guys get it as well. You're just like, oh, this looks cool. Oh, this looks cool. I mean, on Broken Bonds being one of the biggest sets. I said this already. It's got so many like mini archetypes in it as well that have just come out. That is crazy. You have the Weezing, and then you have that Slowpoke deck, and then you have the Curran deck, and then oh my god. There's just so much. And then you even have bloody Clefairy. Is it Clefable? Which is also something that is fun. And then you have the Quagnag, or Quagnadao is what I like to call it, with the new Quagsire. There's just so much in this set. It's insane. I'm just not got the card yet, so I will be working towards that. But I'm just super excited to get stuff. I've just been grinding the ladder right now, trying to get as much as possible out of it. So, speaking of, I've been grinding the ladder with the new Hitmonchan deck, which I will be releasing a video on soon, actually. And it was insanely bugged. And I didn't realize only until today upon playing it. And it actually got patched around the same time. So, but basically the Dojo Stadium, something Dojo, Fighting Dojo I think it's called, was actually applying its effects to the bench as well. So if you're behind, oh my god, you're 180. So if you're behind on prizes, you'll be hitting 40 damage plus to the bench, and Hitmontop does 60. So you'll be doing 100 damage to the whole bench with a Hitmontop, which is ridiculously overpowered. It's overpowered enough to basically, I would describe it in a sense where, all right, let's just do this first. Let's play the game first, and then I'll continue my thought process. Do we have a KO here? I think we have a KO here. Can we at least say we've got a KO? Can I at least preach that for the time being? We have a KO, right? We're going to get a KO before the end of this episode. I'm fulfilled. I am fulfilled. We took out a Pika-Rom. I'm fulfilled. Yeah, so you hit, yeah, so that's like so crazy. You have to get 8 energy on a Wailord GX just to do that. And that does 10 damage to the active, where with a Hitmontop, you can do a maximum of 150. Yes, it's achievable. So, yeah, it's crazy. There was a turn where I did 150 to the active and 100 to the whole bench and absolutely decimated my opponent in every way. Like, took 5 prizes in one turn, I think it was, or 4 prizes in one turn just because of that. It's insane, but it has been patched. I think the stadium card has been banned, and depending on how long it takes for that to come back, well, it depends on how long it will take for me to get the video up, because Fighting Dojo is a critical part of it. Anyway, with all that said, here is the deck list. I would 110% not recommend this at all. But that's the point of Pack a Match. Just to have a laugh, just to try something new. Even though we didn't get to see Tangrowth, we still got to see a bit of Buzzmosa and some of the new stuff that I did not read. Learn to read your cards, Sean. Yeah, this is probably just going to sit in the graveyard forever now. But with that said, I hope you did at least enjoy, even though we got wrecked. And if you did, please do leave a like. I really do appreciate it, and it really does help out. And of course, do subscribe for more. Tomorrow, we do have a challenge episode. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that one as well. But anyway, with that all said, most importantly, please do take care and peace.